Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to return to Aurora for the first time in a little while. We're going to be looking at an acoustic version of one of the songs off her newest album. The song is Some Type of Skin. I don't know why this is acoustic, but it looks to me like it's within a studio. That's all I can see. I'm only seeing pretty much the first frame of the video. I just thought it would be interesting to check out another song because she's got a lot of great material. And we've enjoyed pretty much everything we've heard off this album so far. So thought it was time to come back and take another look. So Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we take a look at this?
Just looking forward to seeing it. There's no way you can tell what you're going to see.
Yeah.
Especially with Aurora.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and check it out. We'll talk about it afterwards.
All right.
Hit me hard where I'm soft. If my heart reveals itself to be more than a muscle or a fist covered in blood, however much it feels to bleed, it's only temporary. We both deserve peace. Is my God, it's love. My God is love. My God is love. I guess I should build some type of skin and let breath be air and love. The things I know might disappear, and the last light of the sun, I let it slow me down a crawl where everybody runs. Good people, and we deserve peace. As difficult it seems, my God is love. It's a lot to me.
Wow, really interesting song there. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. I'm going to get a mandolin.
They're cool instruments. I mean, we've heard them around for years. You know, Jimmy Page pulled one out for Battle of Evermore. Apparently, that was the first time he'd ever really picked one up, and maybe the last time too. I don't know, but yeah, very expertly played. Instantly, you could tell it was a mandolin. Her voice is so beautiful and goes to such extremes. I mean, way up in the air, so ethereal. The lyrics to the song just reminded me of how much she seems to appreciate the very act of being alive, being human, you know. In fact, I want to take a look at the lyrics. But what were your thoughts, Adrian?
Interesting, unique, warm are three words I would use to describe Aurora, but that doesn't nearly cover it. It's very well chosen words in the song. Even if I don't totally understand it, I have to admit, well, if you have a hard time deciphering the lyrics, there's always the music to carry you through, to flow through you.
Yes, I feel like Aurora is very deliberate with her words in her songs, and that the music is really made to kind of help carry the lyrics. She may have the music anyway, and the music may inspire the lyrics, but there's a partnership, I think, between the two within her songs. That's not always true with every artist, but I feel like both of them are very important with her. So, hey, with that in mind, why don't we take a look at the words for a second?
Okay.
She says, "Hit me hard where I am soft. Should my heart reveal itself to be more than a muscle or a fist covered in blood?" Which is basically what a heart looks like. "However much it feels to bleed, it's only temporary. We're good people, and we both deserve peace." And then talking about building some type of skin, I'm going to assume she's talking about having a thick skin. You know, "I should build some type of skin and let breath be air and love the things I know might disappear." That's what I'm talking about. She seems to have this appreciation for life, for being. "In the last light of the sun, I let it slow me down. I'll crawl where everybody runs." And she wrote it with Chris Creati. It looks like that may have been the guy playing the mandolin. Let's take a quick look at what the regular version sounds like. So let me just go up a little bit.
Should my heart reveal itself to be more than a muscle or a fist covered in blood?
Okay. And move up a little.
Should build some type of skin and let breath be air and love the things I know might disappear.
Okay.
Something very 80s about that song, I think.
She's got kind of a techno sound to her, so
Yeah.
which is a bit of a throwback to the 80s. It's always felt to me like all of those types of music that are made now for dance and that rely heavily on electronic beats are really just descendants of the 1980s. Mm-hmm. It all started there. Maybe the 70s, but really the 80s. The 80s. Yeah. So obviously a very different sound there than what we just heard. I much prefer the acoustic. That's the kind of thing I usually like to listen to the most, is something on acoustic instruments. And she certainly got her point across there. Maybe someday we'll watch this video for real. There's also a live version, so maybe we'll look at the live version instead. I don't know. But just interesting. But this particular song, yeah, I thought it sounded beautiful on just the acoustic instruments. And it looked like just the two of them were in the studio there to record an acoustic version. I didn't see any particular reason for why they recorded it. I mean, there's nothing in the description. So I'm not sure why. Maybe she just does that anyway. Goes back to the studio and takes a look at her songs. Does anybody know anything about that? Like why something like this would show up without a seeming reason, like, say, an appearance somewhere or what have you? It just seems like she decided it was a good idea, maybe to help further promote the song in another form. I would be interested to know. So Chris Creati does play on the album, plays bass, the Juno 106, or programs it, some guitar. So he could very well have been that guy, but I don't know for sure. If anybody knows for sure, let us know. But what a great rendition of a really nice song. I mean, it really hits you. It's another one of those songs that hits you in the heart, kind of.
I didn't know what to expect, but it sounds like Aurora. Yeah, even if you can't really describe the sound completely, you just know it when you hear it.
That's right. I enjoyed that one quite a lot. If there's other stuff, folks, that you would like us to check out regarding Aurora, let us know, especially if you think that we haven't fully rounded out our look at her as an artist, although we have tried. We've jumped around quite a bit on her career now. It's almost time for an Aurora playlist. But this was quite a nice song. Seems like a good one for today, anyway. I feel like we need more empathy in this world. And artists like Aurora are the ones that are going to teach us that empathy.
Yeah, she could do a lot of good.
Yeah, for sure. All right, folks. So why don't you let us know what you thought of this song? If you've heard it before, let us know. If you have the album, if you've seen her play live. I know she recently toured the United States. If you saw her, let us know about that. Or over in Europe, wherever she was. Would love to hear about it. And if you have other suggestions for us, leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, take care, folks.
See you all later.